Hello, good people. Long time no see. Welcome back to the channel. I am here with Frankie Armenta, who is
Yo, what's
the
up?
founder of Own the Day, a lifestyle clothing brand, which I happen to be wearing. And I have right there, as you can
I
see,
noticed that.
I mean, it could be an earring too. I don't know.
One day.
And I'm really excited to be in conversation with him today. Own the Day is out of New Mexico, which once again, I need people to really start paying attention because this is probably my third or fourth interview with somebody, a creative from New Mexico. So I
Yep.
think we're on to something here. But Frankie is a lifelong artist, always been passionate about sharing his work and launched his own brand. So today he's going to share a little bit more about that story with us. So welcome, Frankie.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be
Man,
like talking to
it
you finally.
yeah, for real. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
Just from like your day one support and seeing the interviews with Joffro, Kali, and Z, it was just really cool because New Mexico's not highlighted like that. So I think in the next 5 years, Albuquerque, New Mexico has a very strong future. You know what I'm saying? So many
We're gonna
creative.
speed that up, like maybe next 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, for real,
We're gonna
for
get it on the
real.
map for sure, for sure. Yeah, y'all are really going crazy out there. So I really appreciate you all taking the time to share with me. I know you even have like a pop up today, so like you're just busy running,
Mhm.
running. But thank you for taking time.
You
So
already
why
know.
don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, like how you got started and things like that.
Cool. Well, my name's Frankie. I just turned 23 in Chicago
Oh my,
on June.
yep.
So, I'm an artist. I'm a graphic designer, entrepreneur, business owner, creative. I kind of do it all, and I feel like what we're doing right now is super strong and important for the people and for the mindset. So, what I really do is implement messages to the people around me and to the online presence. I'm really trying to mold the mindset to just be more progressive. And man, there's a lot going on right now, man. So I'm
I
very hyped.
We're
But
gonna get into it. I mean,
born and
already.
raised,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
in, born and raised in New Mexico. Um, I grew up in the Heights, so we didn't have the most money growing up, but like we definitely made ends meet. And early on, I was able to see how the world was just shaping everyone. So I
Mm.
think early on, I had a very strong start of just thinking like progressive and like questioning a lot early on. So yeah, hell yeah.
Love that. I love that. And like I think you're already doing that with your brand, right? So let's talk about like how did you come to use Own the Day as the name, right? That's a very like bold statement. It's something that you see everywhere, right? And then you have the logo and things like that. I loved it from the first moment I heard about it.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
have this is my second shirt, I believe.
yeah, yep.
And I just like love the whole brand and all those different things. So how did you decide that that was going to be the word or the sort of phrase that you were going to use?
So I guess to start the reference own the day, seize the day, conquer the day, like the combination of words was definitely not new to me. And at the time this was like 2018. Wow. And
Time is flying.
I feel like I was in a really bad place. Um People were leaving, people were coming, doors were closing, doors were opening. So it's just a very weird time in my life. And I made it a point that I was gonna, stop feeling sorry for myself, really learn how to take criticism and just follow my heart and like really what I wanted to do. So the words own the day, like the word own is very powerful to me. Like if you're owning it, like you're making that yours, you know what I'm saying? That's with outfits or with how you present yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's an expression and it's a responsibility
Yep.
too. You know what I'm saying? Like own the day. I know not all days will be owned, but it's the mindset of like trying to get over the negativity or like, like my car just got stolen, but I had a good day that day, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's just that mindset that we're pushing. But I went through like 100 names.
Mm.
I have the book somewhere. It's crazy, just like
Wow.
names, designs, logos.
Yeah.
And Own the Day was like one of the first five because it was just such a powerful saying to me at the time.
Mm.
And I want to say like a year later of like trial and error, I was like, own the day. Like there's nothing else that it's gonna be.
Yeah.
And I think in the near future, I actually might shorten it to just own, and then
Mm.
have the day be like almost in like quotations. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I'm saying? I'm
yeah,
really focused on the own right now, but that's kind of how we came up with the name early
yeah.
on.
No, I love that. And like again, everybody's, really into like manifestation and like having positive affirmations and everything like around you and things like that. So I think own the day is a really powerful one to start with and to see all the time. And if you're wearing it, like I tend to wear the other shirt that I have, which is the summer 2020, I want to say, or
Yes.
2019. That one I tend to wear when I'm working out.
Yes.
Because like I feel like that really like makes me feel powerful when I'm doing that. So I definitely appreciate it. And
Yeah.
I
Oh yeah.
this one is the bad but good. This is like the latest drop, I believe. And I'm wearing it.
That
I think I'm
shit's
wearing.
fire.
Am I wearing it backwards? I technically wore it so that we could see this part, but like there's
No,
another
yeah,
part on the
I
front.
understood. Yeah, that I mean, and with that one, I wasn't hesitant, but I didn't know how people would react
Yeah,
to a different style, and I mean, it sold out. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
So thank you for supporting, and
Of course.
I got like so much unreleased stuff and just
Yeah.
cool things going on. So, and one thing you said about manifestation,
Yep.
the one thing I learned about that is it's nothing without progressive action. Because I can say, I want a brand that's doing XYZ, who's doing these numbers and reaching these states,
Yep.
but without me putting action in on the back end, like it's never gonna happen. So that's a big thing on my mind right now. It's just like
Yeah.
really, you know what? I'm gonna give you my 8 words of the year. Is that
Okay.
cool?
Yeah, for sure.
In this order:
Okay.
mindfulness,
Yep.
experience,
Yep.
organize,
Okay.
manifest,
Yep.
progressive action,
Yep.
opportunity, expand, and strategic.
Nice. Nice.
Those
And
are my
you
8.
have, it looks like you have those up on your wall there. So you
Yeah,
can,
I have
I think you said
yeah,
you
I
have
have
like a
a whole
whiteboard there that you like write and like erase and all those different things. So that's super
yeah,
dope.
yep.
I love that.
Those
Did you just choose 8 randomly or did you decide that like do that every year?
well, I feel like, when it's January, people wanna, like, have a switch up and shit, and, I'm one, like, I don't really like talking about things, I like doing them. So for
Yeah.
me, I think I started off with 5 words. Me and my friend were just going back and forth, and we were like, "These are the 5 words." And I guess over time, like, I would just keep adding words, and now I'm at 8. I'm not trying to overcomplicate it, but,
Right.
like, those are pretty, important words to me right now.
I tend to think of like every day as a new year. Like, because if you think about it
Mm.
technically, like today and a year from today will be a full year. So like it's technically every day is happy new year. But I
Yeah.
love like having the idea, I like the idea of having words for a year. So maybe I'll try that out.
Yeah, I
I
dig
think
it.
one year I did like the when you write every day you write one thing good that happened to you and then you put it in a jar and then at the end of the year you like read all of those different things that happened. It doesn't have to be long, right? It's just like a little note. But there are a
Damn, I
lot of different
remember
things, yeah, you can do to like really increase your and then the other thing that you mentioned that made me think there's like a quote, I'm probably gonna misquote it, but like luck is where opportunity meets like action, right? And so
Yes.
like how you said, like it's like you can manifest things, but if you're not actually doing the actions towards those things, then nothing's gonna happen. So I
Yep.
really love how you pointed that out. We are talking a lot about a lot of different things. I'm wondering how you sort of balance your, like work and your life and how you're trying to do all these different projects and collaborations and things like that. How do you really focus on balancing those things so that you can get those things done?
You know what? I think, as I look at all my stuff, I'm thinking I work with what's the most important, and I prioritize, like, for instance, I wake up, have my coffee, hit the gym, and then from there, it's like, okay, well, I got this commission piece to do. I got to work on my stuff.
Right.
I'm working on X, Y, and Z. So I prioritize it by what's most important, and then I think everything kind of trickles in. But it's like gym, and then it's like hustles, and then it's branding, marketing, graphic design, freelance, events, interviews. So I think for the entrepreneur lifestyle, a busy life is it's a balanced life. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like I stay balanced because I don't go out too often.
Right.
but when I do, it's like that's my like, okay, like I got out, but I can't wait to go back at work. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
to work,
saying?
yeah.
And it's like I'm just so focused on getting things done that I prioritize my time to where I can hit every single thing.
Yeah.
And with that being said, it's not too tough to balance when you're focused. I
Yeah,
feel like when you have a lot of distractions in your life, that's what's taken away from X, Y, and Z.
right.
So the more focused you are, the more aligned your like chakras are going to be and everything. So
Do you
for
feel though
sure.
that like that the balance causes, and this is kind of like a follow-up question to that, do you feel like the balance like ever has like a strain on anything that you want to do or like any relationships that you want to have? Because like I find that, you know, trying to manage my channel and my day job and all the boards that I'm on and all these different things, like something's got to give, right? And so, like, yeah, again, I don't go out. And I think you also mentioned in your interview with Tay that you're pretty introverted, but when you go out, you're extroverted. And I'm like that as well. It's ambivert. That's what I've made up the word for it, ambivert. So, like, we can go out and we can be like, yeah, let's go. But then, like, we're home and we're focused. So, like, I wonder, what do you think you've had to like sacrifice to keep that balance?
Oh man, my friends were giving me shit last night because I didn't want to go out, and it's like love my friends, but it's like nobody's in these four corners with me when I'm getting shit done. So only I really know how important it is.
Yeah.
And I think there's a sacrifice that comes with success. So, I had to give up going out. Not that I was ever
Mm,
going out anyways, but I think going out is just like another word for spending money. So I'm
mhm.
like, I'm not about it. Or even like letting go of like toxic relationships,
Yeah. Yeah.
friends to whoever to
Yep.
let new ones in. Like I think it all plays a part on
Yeah.
your balance and like your life and stuff.
Yeah, that's really important. I think, yeah, making sure that you have boundaries set too is that's something that I'm really working on. That's probably like my word of the year is boundaries, and really making sure that I have boundaries that are good for me, because I tend to like always do everything for everybody else instead of myself, and so it's like I need boundaries for that in order to keep doing what I want to do, and getting to where I get. So I
And it may sound selfish, but
yeah.
I think a year ago I made it a point to become more self-focused for
Mhm,
me,
mhm.
and that really helped me with overall life. Like I stopped overextending myself, and like it's crazy, bro. Like I think 2 weeks ago I had like four events back to back
Yeah,
to back to
yeah,
back on top of the shit I got at home, and
yeah,
then plus the truck being gone. So it's I think I think it just comes down to a mindset.
yeah. And you can handle anything that life throws at you, you know, like we've
Yep.
been through so much already. So totally appreciate that. What have
Yep.
been some of your biggest wins, since launching Own the Day? Yeah.
I'll be honest, I'm so happy and grateful and blessed right now because the amount of people I've been able to reach
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
5 years ago, like I would have told you you're crazy. Like, and now I got these people's phones. I got phone numbers now that are like pretty hefty numbers.
Yep,
So
yep.
I think the first couple wins were like there's this artist in New York named Chelsea Reject, and just building an online relationship with her scored me a FaceTime call, which doesn't seem like nothing crazy, but when you listen to someone's music for like 5+ years, like you're invested in them. So
Yep,
that was a cool moment. Now I do a lot of her graphics, a lot of her art covers,
yep.
try and do it anyways, like flyers and shit. That was a dope. I got the honor of FaceTiming Issa Gold from the Underachievers for
Yep.
like an hour, and we talked like it's crazy. I just did an art cover for CJ Fly of Pro Era.
Okay.
That was huge, and it was crazy
Yeah.
because I was in Chicago while I was making it.
Right.
So it was just like the Airbnb. I was third floor, like going back and forth with this artist creating the graphic. Like I was like, dude, like I'm actually creating this for CJ Fly right now. It's fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Just like connecting with people. Besides that aspect, I think my personal goals for like my website views, like 1 month I hit X amount and I was just
Right.
like blown
Yeah.
away, or shipping to like over a dozen states is pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wins that I kind of neglect because it's just so normal to me. So I'm trying to actually get better at being more in the moment and being more. Yo, it's actually pretty huge. Like giving myself more props. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I'm working on that, but there's a lot more to come for sure.
Yeah, you definitely gotta celebrate the small wins, and I think the biggest thing is when you lean into your purpose and, like, your passion and all those different things, how the doors just, like, automatically open up, right? Like how you said, like,
Crazy.
you're just, like, calling these people, you got phone numbers, you can just pick up and call so and so, and, like, that is, like, more meaningful than any sort of, like, other experience, right? And
Right.
so, it's really important to celebrate those moments, like, even if you get the access, right? Like, that's a celebration, or, like, if you get a sale from, yeah, like, a different country or something like that, that's a, something to celebrate. So I hope that you, yeah, continue to celebrate small wins and big wins and all the different, aspects of it.